Hey everybody, Josh Arvinerd here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And it's funny, sometimes there are very simple answers to otherwise complicated or expensive problems out there that are staring you into the face the whole time. And it's funny, of all the people to point this out to me, it was Mr. Haylett, our tech-adverse, well, my father, who isn't opposed to technology, but just doesn't have the experience with it that someone like me or my brother has. And funny thing kind of happened. Like I recently, I'm helping them kind of cut the cord, and they're moving toward more streaming data, or pardon me, streaming entertainment services, Hulu's, Netflix, Amazon Prime type stuff, etc. And he was talking to a friend of his, his age bracket, who goes, "Hey, you guys down there, for my RV, I need to get some kind of like satellite system or dish or whatever." And my dad just goes, my son, he's got us hooked up with everything streaming. And one of the things he showed me one time is that he could just turn his phone into like a hotspot, and we were getting internet off of it. I bet you could just do that with your camper, and then you could just use like whatever Amazon streaming service you already have at your house in your RV. And I went, I can't believe I've never considered making a video about that. Now here's the thing. Everyone's mobile hotspot service operates a little differently. Every cell carrier handles it differently. If you're going to use the hotspot feature on your phone to stream large quantities of especially video-based media, YouTube that you're probably watching us on, Netflix, etc., you're gonna gobble up gigs quick. So plan that accordingly. Have an idea of how much data you use, which is not hard to find. Actually, if you call your cell carrier's customer service, they will tell you. They will give you that information. They're actually pretty willing to do that. So some carriers are unlimited, some are unlimited with stipulations, some are based on gigs. You need to contact your cell carrier. I am not an agent of a cell carrier, and I am not about to get into providing you like a list of different cell phone plans on my little magic screen over here for you. That is not my place. That is not my business. I'm just trying to give you a little different idea. Fact is, though, it is very likely that instead of having to, a lot of RVs have these built-in, preps for a like LGE antenna system. Like Rockwood has a Wi-Fi Ranger, and you can upgrade it to get an LTE signal, and you have to pay per gig. A lot of Keystones have the same thing. A lot of RVs have the same thing now. Their mobile data stuff is becoming more and more common. But you might not need to do that. You might already have that device in your pocket, which is actually kind of cool. The thing here to think of, though, is are you going to get good cell service at your destination? Because if you have poor reception, poor cell service, then this mobile hotspot thing isn't going to do any good for you. Which is actually another very interesting point. If you go with any sort of mobile hotspot service, I actually highly recommend getting a service that is not the same as your existing cell carrier. And the reason I say that is like I'm a Verizon customer. So I would probably want to get something like, just for instance, an AT&T based hotspot service, whether it's built into the RV or if I get an actual separate mobile hotspot. The reason I say that is those hotspots they work off the same towers as your phone. So if your phone's not getting reception and the hotspot has the same carrier, obviously it's going to do you absolutely no good. But the good news is you are paying for it. So, me, I get an AT&T hotspot because I've noticed like most areas, my friends and I, like they have AT&T, I have Verizon. It works just like we're usually just fine. But there's going to be spots where it's like there's a tower for them, but not for me, or vice versa. So it always gives you that sort of backup plan kind of thing. So hopefully that helps. I know this is going to help a couple people, but again, watch your data usage. The last thing I want to see is somebody leaves a comment, "Hey, idiot, I burned up a $400 data bill." Don't say I didn't tell you so. I gave you the fair warning. Just a handy little tip from your Uncle Josh right there. So take care, Stay safe, have fun, and happy mobile data camping, everyone.